Howdy, folks. I am down in Texas. I am at Lake Livingston, which is behind that big dirt dam right there. And right here is a little spillway coming out of it. I'm not sure what this little body of water is. It's not very long. It just kind of channels over and it runs into the big dam that's over through those trees that turns into the Trinity River that goes down. Don't rightly know much about this area. I had to drive all the way up here. As you can maybe see, it's raining. And I was down in Houston, which is where I'm staying, Houston, Katy, that area. And it's raining a lot worse down there, and all coastal. It sucks. Big rains. So I drove, it should have been a 2-hour drive, but I had to fight through Houston traffic, so it was like a 3-hour drive all the way up here. Went over to the dam, and it's all private, blocked off. Can't go down there. So I'm like, all right, well, you know, come around over here onto the river access with the boat ramp. Well, it's apparently private too. But I got to buy a little park pass from a gas station a few miles up the road for $10. So I'm allowed to be here today now. So we're gonna hang out and hope this rain maybe stops. It's not too bad, at least. And we'll throw out some lines out here. I gotta rig my stuff up, but I got my nice medium elite. I'll throw out a tight line with some shrimp. I got my little green elite rod. I don't know if I'm gonna use that lure. I might. I'll throw it around at first, I guess, but I might switch it out. And I got my light action. So I got some options here. I got some shrimp. I got some worms. Hopefully soon I'll have some damned fish, because so far this trip ain't turning out the greatest with this rain and the driving and the paying for things. So let's see how it goes. All right, shrimp, pretty damn thawed. Bought them this morning, but never took my cooler into the hotel to freeze my freezy things, so they're not quite as frozen and good as I'd like to be, but they're a lot easier to hook. And they've got little ice bits on them. They're not, you know, rotten and raw yet. Maybe they're just perfect. Let's get this whipped out here. Yeah. I don't think it's particularly deep. No, sure don't seem it. How's my drag on this thing? Tight as hell. Let's loosen that up. Ugh, it's still really tight. Reel up some slack. That's pretty good. All right, that'll work. We're waiting to see if we get a bite. While we wait on that, all right, gonna throw a rooster tail. This water's oddly clear for being in Texas, but it's probably because it's right under a dam. And even though it's pretty overcast and cloudy and rainy, I'm still gonna throw a white and silver rooster tail because it's what's already tied on. And that's what makes a lot of my decisions with lure choice. What's already on there. Wonder how easy it would be to get around onto the rocks right over against the spillway. Don't want to find out yet, but I might find out, because I bet it's the deepest right there in front of it. All right, first spot sucked. Sat there, threw some casts, nothing happened with my shrimp, so made a move. I don't know if it's a good move, but it is a move. I can see it's real shallow through here, but it gets kind of deep right here in the middle. So I'm gonna reset up. Looks like someone catfishes right there. We got a little stick setup going on. Dropped my stuff by the old broken parasail. Clearly it's a good spot. We're gonna reset up, make some casts around here. So I've seen a little bit of surface activity this way. So maybe there's some fish over here. Don't think I can get a rod holder in anywhere. It's pretty dang rocky. But over here seems to be where people put catfish poles. So I guess over here is where I will try to put a catfish pole. Whoop. Sure, not a great cast, but whatever. Definitely stuff out in the water. Just need to figure out how to make it eat. If they're gar, which I assume they are, rooster tail's usually a pretty good bet. You just got to get it real close to them. About the only thing I know about the Trinity River is that it's known for really, really big alligator gar. So I am very underprepared for at the moment. But hey, I'm not going to argue if I get to fight one. There's something. What is this? Is it a largemouth? Some type of bass. Yeah, it's a largemouth. It's a pretty nice one. All right. First Texas fish ever. No surprise to anyone that knows anything about fishing in Texas. Largemouth bass. Pretty good one. Come here. Ow. Sharp little hooks. All right, well, not a complete waste. Oh, he's gilled a bit. Okay, well, back in the water quick with you, bud. Ugh, he was bleeding. I didn't realize it was on the other side. So we had to get him back in quick. He should be okay. Fish's blood is designed to coagulate in the water, so the quicker you get him back in, the better it's going to be for them to clot up and stop bleeding. Plus, largemouth are pretty dang hardy, so it should be all right. There's a fish. Ooh. Oh, it's another bass. It's another good bass. All right. Come here, feller. Ugh. That is a chunky little bastard. Try to get my hand in there without getting hooked. My other hand. There we go. That way I can get my pliers. Look at that chunky fella. He's short. He got some heft to him. It's a good fish. Take a picture, show off to folks. Well, yeah. Let everyone know that I am not a failure. Ugh. Well, this spot ain't working out too great. It, you know, I got two little bass out of it. They're not, you know, little, but yeah, they're okay bass. They're not giants. They ain't gonna win no tournaments. But, you know, just those two bass, I'd say the $10 is worth it. But there's still other places to fish. So I think we're gonna go all the way back down to the end. There's a boat ramp. Oh, that was a massive gar whose head just came up. God dang. I don't know how I'd catch those. I mean, if I had a bobber. Man, he's big. That makes me not want to leave. But I think I should. I don't have any big bobbers. I don't have any big good bait. That's a tough call though. Anyway, we're gonna go all the way down around And there's a boat launch where this little channel meets the Trinity down there. We'll try around there, and if that sucks, we could go to the other side of the river, and we can kind of get close up to the dam, and maybe something's around there. I don't know. I got a few things to try still. I got about 3 hours, 2.5, something like that, till I need to start heading back down south. The rain should stop around 3 o'clock, and I've got a place down there I want to hit. Couldn't help myself. Decided to throw a couple casts just on my way out. I didn't hit around this little area, so you know, gotta give it its fair shot. Not the greatest cast, but I'll work with it. Very cumbersome with my cooler and my backpack on. Is that a fish? Oh, another fish. All right, one right before I leave. All right, I'll take it. I'll take it. Another little bass. Very different in color compared to the other two I caught. He doesn't really have a stripe on him. He's more of a dirty water bass than the first two. There we go. 3 fish from this little spot. Alrighty. Let's get moving. I got things to do. Maybe more fish to catch. Who knows? Ain't that a sight? River gets all the way up here, I'd imagine, based on the washout. It's pretty low right now. And all that shore down there. There's the dam kind of between the trees right there. We're gonna go down over here. There's a boat launch. I see plenty of little sticks down there, like people have been catfishing. I mean, there's all this rubble right here. There might be catfish just right around there. So, looks like might be a good time. Let's get down there. You know, I like all this little river access. Bunch on the other side. That's part of this park I paid to get to on the other side as well. But this is an awful little boat ramp. I don't think they manage it too much at all. I also like these old nasty pontoons. There's a couple of them just banked up over there. Yeah, you can see like this ramp used to come over here as well, but the river's washed it out. I guess that would be pretty tough to fix. Ugh. This looks like it might be interesting. I think try to throw kind of just out into here. My thought is that I'm going to slip on this concrete. My thought is that when the current's really running, I'm sure it backs up into here and washes things in. So the fish are maybe trained to wait here for stuff. It's my idea at the moment. I need to get off this concrete. It's all wet and apparently slippery. Ugh. There we go. Yep, tons of trash everywhere. Expected. Alright, I'm gonna get my shrimp out there. And we'll start making some other casts. Hello, cat. Where did you go? Ugh. Oh, there's several of you. Cats. 3 of them that I can see hiding down here. 4 kittens and I assume some kind of mother cat. Hello, kitten. Come here. Come get pet. I don't have anything to feed you, but I can offer you a cold, wet hand. Okay. There's something. What do I got? Is it a bass? It is a white bass. I don't know what their limits are down here, but if I catch a big one, maybe I'll feed it to the cats. I like cats. They are clearly cold and hungry and pulling at my heartstrings. So oh look, he's got just a mouthful of fish in there. Ugh. That's something. It's coming in. Oh, it's fishing line. Can I get a hold of it? Oof, that is some strong braid. But it seems like it's pull on it a good bit. Let me get it off my line here. Oh yeah, I can bring this in. It's way out there. I never understand this. Like, people get their braid caught, and it's mostly braid I see this with, but they get it caught, and then they cut it at the rod, so all this line gets stuck out in the water. Come on. I'm getting it. Oh. I don't know if y'all can see, but it's caught on more line out there. Jesus. This strong braid, too. Hey, do a couple little wraps here. Oh yeah, that's way out there. Ooh. Ugh. Free weight. Not a very big weight, but I'll take it. This thing don't want to budge. Maybe I should drive the Jeep down here, tie it onto the winch. Oh, there's something. All right, something broke. I can feel the weight on here still. All right, this has been snagging up a lot of folks. Got 2 1-ounce weights. I'll take those. All right. I've got a big old spoon. There you. Looks like about a 1-ounce weight. You know, it's nice to see 1-ounce weights because that's what I'm using. This is an off-brand? Yeah, this is an off-brand rooster tail inline spinner. I just call everything that's an inline spinner a rooster tail of some sort. It's all tangled and mangled. And it's not in terrible shape, honestly. It's like some 50-pound mono right there. Got a lot more little weights. These are like 1/8 ounce. 2 of them tied together. Not heavy enough. Another big old spoon. Looks like the exact same brand as the other one. It has been in there a while. It's pretty well torn to crap. Some more weights. This one's probably a 1/2 ounce. Same as this one. Keep those. All right. What is that? A giant like snagging hook? Oh yeah. And then a big old worm hook that's been in there for a long while. All right, well, got something out of it. Well, my catfish rod broke off, so I figure I'll take some of these nice new free weights and stuff. Some free gear laying around. Oh, I saw some beads. Yep, here we go. Beads. Ugh. Crappy 1 ounce weight. I'm gonna repurpose this stuff. Let's come out of there. Alright, there's a 1 ounce weight. I guess if I have 1 ounce weights, I don't need the beads. That would be a pain to get them off here because, well, these are wire cutters. Well, whatever. Hey, this one, and oh, this heavy little bastard. This is more than 1 ounce because it weighs more than this one. That's right. That's how that works. We'll tie these on 2 ounces. We'll get these 2 ounces out there. Just slip them on through. Sure. 2. Tie some nice little clinch knot around the 2. Good enough. We'll have to use one of my hooks though. Where's my hook box? Somewhere in this backpack. There it is. Not in the greatest shape, but whatever. It's pretty darn big. That'll work. Got a little clinch knot on here. There we go. Use some Trinity. Hook it through one side. Give it a little spin. Hook it again. Pull it through. Make sure you got some hook exposed. And voila, we're ready to go again. I am, however, going to throw this out into the current. See if it holds. In fact, we're just gonna let it do whatever. Even if it doesn't hold. It's just gonna go sit out there and have fun. Yeah. 1 o'clock. Got about an hour. I think I might go to the other side of the river. See if maybe I can get way over there, close to all that stuff. I don't know. I can. Looks like I could park over here and then just walk all the way over there. I think I'll give that a shot. I'm gonna give this a minute though. I just cast it. All right, we're about as close to the dam as we can get. There's the dam. Here's a fence telling me I can't go past that. And oddly enough, right there at that gazebo is where I started my trip here and was like, ah, crap, I can't get down there. So it's actually about right where I originally wanted to be. Originally, I wanted to be, you know, up there with all the birds, but that's not gonna happen. So this is the best I get. And I guess I gotta get my stuff. Apparently popular, a lot of trash everywhere. There's some roads that came around down here. So with it being this popular, I hope the fish is good. Let's get our stuff and go. All right, first impressions. That area, super muddy. Not worth trying to walk on. I got about 10 pounds of mud caked onto my boots. I've kicked most of it off. Hotel's not gonna be happy about that. There are a lot, and I mean a lot, of dead gar parts around here. There's an alligator gar right there. Its head. Seen a lot of jaw bones just laying around. There's a carp head. Not a lot of current here. That might be good. Looks like it all kind of goes out that way. Little slack area here. Makes me a little hopeful. Got a old glove, nice mussel shell. There's the other half of it. And just fish bones everywhere. So I mean, people clearly catch, at the very least, a lot of gar. Look at this setup. Old busted chair. Pipes. Oh, this is a beach pipe. I guess that got broke off. Probably what these are as well, rod holders. The flashlight in the water, really shiny tin can. Then whatever the hell this thing's supposed to be. Don't know. People sure do like to leave messes around here. If it wasn't for all the trash in this area, it'd be a really cool spot. But the trash really turns me off of it. I just need one good fish on my tight line. I got an hour, hoping it works. I'm gonna start throwing around a 1/4 ounce gold and black rooster tail. Here's hoping. I'd love to be able to cast over there, but I don't think I want to walk through this crap again. Yeah. Got something. Did it come off? Not fighting anymore. It feels heavier than just my weights though. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Well, caught a catfish. Look at how fat this little guy is. Tiny little channel cat. Ooh, buddy. There we go. Yeah, a little tear on your face, but your eye's okay. Try not to eat things that are so big. I wish I knew the laws on using that thing as bait. Wait, I do know, because I was reading a sign up above. Channels, cats have to be 12 inches to keep. I don't know about bait specifically, but I know I couldn't keep him. Ooh, I think something's on here. He's definitely playing with it. No, don't think I got it. Oh, I did. What? No way. No frickin' way. It's a yellow bass. You're not something I expected to catch on a shrimp. I think I can use you as bait too. I don't know if I want to use you as bait on this rod. I'm gonna cut this yellow bass up and use him for bait. Well, it's the next day. I didn't record an outro yesterday. I was so cold and wet and tired and muddy and miserable. I just said to hell with it. I packed up and I left. But today we're out at the saltwaters, so stick around and stay tuned for some cool stuff there.